Oh, not too bad. Little dark skies, but overall, what's up? It's Speedy Scoop here bringing you another video. Today's video will consist of driving this beast, but I'm going to be handing the keys over to my lovely lady. Right now we're gonna drive, or I'm gonna drive to like a more secluded area just so she can, you know, feel more comfortable, no cars coming in. Truly enjoy it. And yeah, we're gonna actually see how this goes. I feel like she'll do very well. Do it quickly and learn quickly. She's very smart. So I'm gonna have clips and stuff like that, less talking and just a lot of, hopefully less mess ups, but a lot of good times and nice sounds. Just letting warm up. Just turned it on a second ago. So once it warms up, gonna go probably put some music and call it a day. Damn, them legs. All right, the car is nice and warmed up. With that being said, we got some good jams.
What if I told you that I love you?
And good company, my lovely lady. Well, let's get on and popping and out of here. Whoops, sorry. I should have went a little bit.
Love you.
God damn, that pulled my neck back more than any time. I usually have both hands on the steering wheel. Most people, I know this is a slow engine, it's for daily commuting only. But it's such a fun little Honda, like a single cam. You don't expect it to be fast, you just expect it to be fun when you press the gas. The hard mounts on this car vibrate every fucking thing. The engine doesn't get to do anything. But this car has such tasteful mods, it's very enjoyable, and it's going to be the perfect car to learn how to drive stick, because at the end of the day, it's a easy H pattern, 5 gears, so you don't have to be exotic with the 6 gears going up like Europeans, like my Mini Cooper. So, you know, it's going to be fairly easy. Once she learns, I already know she's going to learn how, learn today, and she's going to forever want to drive. All right, we arrived to the location. I've been coming here since I was a jit. All my cars, tons of burnouts. We used to slide this, my Lexus, any kind of car I just bring here, enjoy it. But we're in a cul-de-sac, nice long stretch there, nice long stretch over there. So there's a lot, barely any cars pass. We could be here for 10 minutes and you'll see, if you're lucky, 1 car passing. So with that being said, I'm gonna hand the torch off to my lovely lady, and I hope she's so excited. That beautiful smile. Let's fucking do this. All right, baby, we're gonna start now. She's in the driver's seat. Her seat is positioned how she would truly like. Everything is positioned in the car how she's ready to position. Oh, last final adjustments. Okay. And I think she's ready. You ready, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, we are going to fully engage the clutch with your left foot. With that being said, we might roll back, so let's leave the e-brake on a little bit and then put it all the way to the left with your gear shift on, you know, all the way to the left and up. You're engaged in first right now, you heard that. So with that being said, put your hand on the e-brake, put the button in and lift up a little bit just so you can get it out. Yep, and then keep holding the button, let it go and give it some gas and let the clutch go precisely. So
let go of the e-brake?
Yeah, so while you're letting go of your, pretty much your left foot clutch, give it, like let go of the clutch a little bit until like you feel it tug, and then give it a little bit of gas until you feel it tug more. And once you feel it tug 100%, let go of the e-brake. Like right there, let go of the e-brake. See? Beautiful. That was the best first start I've ever seen in anyone. Okay. No. Yep, and then throw it into, put the clutch in all the way, throw it into second, put the gas.
Oh shit.
Bam, see?
And then I get to where I'm gonna turn right. I just...
Stop at that stop sign though, because we're gonna bring it as in if you're at a stoplight or a stop sign, so you can get used to the going and going, because once you stop it and going, that's the hardest part. So we're gonna stop and go probably as much as we can. So
I want to do that. That's
okay.
what I'm saying.
So
I'm at a loss of like, okay, so I'm going, and then you said I'm in like second gear, and we're coming up to a stop sign. I can just push. How did you tell me to stop when I was slowing?
Okay, like for example, if you're in second gear and you're coming up to a stop sign, you know you're gonna want to stop 100% and go to 0 miles per hour. So with that being said, if you're in second gear, put the clutch in 100%, lift up second gear an inch, and then make sure it's in neutral, and then you can 100% take off your foot of everything and just put your foot on the brake like it's an automatic, and just start slowing down. Your car won't stall and shut off. Okay. Once you've just, like I said, anytime you engage the clutch, make sure your hand is on the gear shift, because the gear shift won't do nothing if your foot's not engaged. So when you pull up to the stop sign, make sure you fully engage your left foot so you can touch the gear shift to get into neutral so you can stop. So right now,
can we learn without the e-brake just so I can do the hard way?
Okay. She wants to learn without the e-brake on the hills. We're on a hill right now. We got a little incline going up. So she wants to learn without the e-brakes. Let's see it.
Okay, so I'm in neutral, foot on the clutch.
Yep.
In first gear.
Yep.
And then off the brake and slowly.
Oh, nice little wheel spin, a little bit bounce, but not too bad. It's always good to like feel your clutch, like, you know, pull up a little bit. But I do understand when you're on a hill and you can't really do that because your car starts rolling a little bit back. See, we're at a stop sign. We're gonna say, bam, fully stopped, and make sure she fully stops. Let's see.
Like that?
Because you probably didn't 100% take it out a second, so it forced itself a little bit more out a second. You were almost out a second. So with that being said, she's on the brake, nothing else, you know, and everything. So what is next if you want to leave the stop sign?
So foot on the clutch in the first gear, and I can take my foot off the brake. No?
If you want, once you put it in first gear, and then release the clutch until you feel the car move, and then give it some gas. And you know,
that's off the brake.
I know.
Oh.
Once you feel the car moving from the clutch.
Well, it's...
See, the car started moving with the clutch. Look how graceful that was. That was super graceful and beautiful. And then put the clutch in and throw it to second. Yep, always let go of the gas, just so it doesn't, see? Bam, beautiful, and give it some more gas. Every time you have it fully engaged in the gear, give it some more gas. Beautiful. Love it. I'm so ecstatic. This is awesome. Seeing the love of your life, just like, you know, into cars, learning how to drive, like, this is something, it's awesome. And then you could have thrown it into third if you want. Like, put full clutch, let go of the gas completely, and this. Sorry for all my word stumbles and shit.
So coming to a stop sign.
Put foot
in the clutch. Put it in neutral.
And then use it like you're just brakes. You never have. And then you can keep.
Take my foot off the clutch?
Or you can keep it on the clutch, whichever one makes you more comfortable. You know. And then right now we're on a hill, so like you said, keep your foot on the brake, give it your clutch in. Put it in first gear. As fast as you can, try to like, while you're putting your foot off the brake, be releasing the clutch a little bit, and then put your foot on the gas and give it a little bit of gas. Don't try to exaggerate, like, because you feel the car rolling back. The car's gonna roll back a few inches. Yep. Beautiful. See? Once you get used to that, it won't start tugging or it won't start like hopping. Beautiful. I love it. Whoa, stop a little bit. So when you get to the stop sign, you can be in fifth, and then when you're slowing down, you can keep your foot on the clutch from fifth gear, put it into second, keep your foot on the clutch, and while you're slowing down with the brake and you know that you're finally at a speed that you can let go of the clutch, and the second gear will engage without it being redlining or being exaggerated, you're good. Like right now, look at what RPMs you are in, what, 20 miles per hour. If you were in fifth gear, you could have left it. Like right now, you could put it in first, keep your foot on the clutch, put it in first. While you were cruising, you could have put it in first.
Oh, really?
Yep, and then just keep it going, like right now, see? You could have kept it rolling because you knew that you could have did a rolling stop. You're not supposed to do rolling stops. Don't do rolling stops on stop signs. But if you're learning how to drive stick, disclaimer, don't do it. I don't want anyone to do it off my video. But if you have to, close course. This is a closed course. That's what we're doing. Back to it. We're in Mexico. She's waiting for that car. That's very smart. Because that car, if you had an automatic, obviously you would have been cut that off and went because that car was so far. But if you're learning how to drive, it makes absolutely no reason to cut it off, because if you stall out in front of that car, you're done for.
Okay.
Let's see what my beautiful girl's got to do now. Awesome. Awesome. Fucking love it.
Oh, shit.
Woo. Love it.
I want to, like...
And then keep it in. Oh, yeah.
How do I do that?
You grind it through a little bit, but you're good. You can throw it back to second. And then we're about to turn this turn right now. Just been doing a big U-turn, just so she can get used to the turning and slowing down with the gears and running through the gears. All right, stop real quick. So make sure you get to a dead stop. How do you do that? You're not in foot in the gas, it's gonna stall out really bad. Foot in the clutch. Yep. See? Anytime you want to stop, if you can't stop completely without
Clutch.
Clutch.
And neutral.
and neutral.
Okay.
I love it. That's what it is. If you can't stop completely without clutch and neutral. Also, what else have you learned? Like if you pull up, for example, if she's pulling up to a stop sign and you were cruising at 5th gear and you want to stop completely, what would be your way of doing it?
Stop completely, put my foot on the clutch and put it in neutral, and then put on the brake.
Beautiful, because there's tons of ways people learn different, so this is just the way I want to teach her, because this is the way I learned fairly easy for myself. Because with that being said, it was fairly easy and I enjoyed it. So hopefully she can get it, and once she learns it, she can, you know, get her own way of doing it. So you have your foot engaged. Okay, we're gonna reverse. Just, you know how you go to 1st gear? How do you go to 1st gear?
All the way to the wall, up to the...
Okay, if you want to go to reverse, what do you think?
All the way to the wall, all the way down.
Beautiful. So do that the same way you did everything 1st gear. Do what you did in reverse. There's nothing different. It's the same gearing. So do what you did. You're in reverse. Pretend you're going forward, but make sure you're looking back. Don't pay attention to forward, because you're actually reversing. And just pay attention to your feet in your mind.
Okay.
Beautiful. And then make sure to always have your foot on the clutch, on top of it. Always have your foot on the clutch, and then put your foot on the brake. Never ever take your foot when you're reversing off the clutch, because you have to engage the clutch again to get off reverse. You're not gonna reverse for miles. So never take your foot off. You take it off the clutch, but never take your foot aside of the clutch. Always have it on top, because you're getting ready to engage it again. But if you, for example, if you reverse and you're going too fast, you could throw your clutch in, let go of the gas, and slam on the brakes. But it won't stall out your engine, because anytime your foot is on, beautiful. Anytime your foot is on the clutch, like for example, if you're going 100 miles per hour, you engage the clutch, you can let go of the gas and slam on the brakes, and you still won't stall out the engine, for the sense you have your foot engaged into the clutch. So let's turn here. I'm not gonna tell you what we're doing, but since you're cruising, actually, come to there. I don't want you to push the clutch. Let's just turn. Since you're cruising, let's just turn. But I'm not gonna tell you what to do once we reach the end to stop. Let's see how you get to a dead stop.
Can I go around?
Sure. You can go around and then get yourself ready to do a dead stop so we can do a start again. Beautiful stop. And if you are on a hill and you're not going to be doing anything, what do you do? Beautiful. Always remember that just because you got out of gear, like a automatic, you get out of gear, but automatics have a park.
Right, this is...
There's never a park. Our park is this.
Okay.
So anytime you stop this car, like if you want to get out or if you want to do something, like if you want to check outside, or if you're just chilling and you forget that you have your foot on the brake, put your e-brake on, because this car can roll, and if you walk away from it, it'll roll away. So with that being said, let's try to go forward halfway, and then we're gonna reverse all the way back, because I want to show you how to stay straight reversing slowly, and how to finesse it going slow.
Okay, so I want to take this off.
Oh, almost.
now
So
what?
With that being said, put it in neutral. Beautiful. Start the car. Oh, well, start the car, but put it back, like the key back, and then start it. Car is fully started, and you're back to where you wanted to start.
Okay.
And remember, finesse it.
Okay.
The more you do it, the more you finesse it, the more you feel it.
Okay, so now I want to...
You want to stop 100%.
Okay.
Good. And then you want to put it in reverse and then start paying attention to the back of you.
Okay.
And then make sure you're going in a straight line like if you were going automatic, because you shouldn't be doing anything different other than gearing. Beautiful. And make sure, like I said, your foot's off the clutch. You never do that. Well, you could have it off the clutch but be on top of it. And then now put the clutch in and then let go of the gas and give it some brake slowly.
So I don't have to do anything. When I'm in reverse, I can just leave it in reverse.
But always have your foot over the clutch, because if you're never gonna stay in reverse forever, so you always be ready to engage it again and then brake, you know, because that's fine. It's this hill. You're on a hill. Okay, well I want to do it like over and over.
Oh
yeah,
Does
absolutely.
that fuck up your car?
No, it does not fuck up my car. And if so, I have multiple cars. We could take, if we fuck up this one, we'll go grab the Mini Cooper.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god, who the fuck is, it better not be work. Is that work?
Jeremiah.
Oh, okay, give me a second. Guys, I think you guys might want an outside view. So she's gonna start it like if she's just leaving. I love it. I'm teaching her to finesse the clutch instead of touching gas. So she's finessing it, and I told her to make sure she keeps coming and touch the grass by finessing the clutch only.
I feel like I'm closer to that side.
Yep, yeah, you are. So pay attention to that side's mirror and then park up that side. So make sure you just don't touch the grass any at all. So finesse the clutch. No gas, just finessing of the clutch. And then take it out of neutral, and then put the RPM, or the fucking RPM. The e-brake. Is it all the way up? Get out the car. No, I'm just trying to show you what it looks like. You know what it looked like in all your mirrors. This is what it looks like outside the vehicle. Okay. So you see what, like you saw what your mirrors look like, and you saw where you stopped decent, you see? And then you just compensate, and obviously every car is different, every this, but since you're learning in this one, you're just gonna pretty much learn how big the car is, and when you're stopping, and like if you did need to get into a parking space backwards, but if you're learning how to drive, don't do it, just go forward. But then again, when we learn forward, I'm gonna teach you, actually, probably, let's see if you park up in manual, just say you're gonna drive that way, and you're gonna park up pretty much at the grass. Yeah. So we're gonna pretend this is a parking lot and just doing the scenery. Just switch it up. Just give her like real life things. Beautiful. Look at that. She went fast as fuck. Look at that. Graceful. She's not playing. See? See, and then look, you can look and see that you're always supposed to leave a little space, especially with lower cars, you know?
So I didn't stall out. I didn't stall out. I'm more happy about that than this parking.
She's so happy she didn't stall out. No lie, everyone that learns how to drive stick, the moment they stop stalling or whenever this, they don't give a fuck if they jumped a ramp. As long as they jump the ramp and land it without stalling, they don't give a fuck about the ramp situation. So, that's awesome. All right, she's gonna reverse back now, let's see. I knew it was gonna happen. Woo! Beautiful. Let's see how she does reversing. Not bad, right? Graceful. Look at that. Love it. Graceful. So, reverse was graceful. We're gonna try it because this not gonna be funny. A lot of people like to teach people how to drive on a flat surface. I was one of them. I wanted to teach her with an e-brake. But this gorgeous human being likes to fucking have a challenge. So she wants to learn on a hill. So whenever she's everywhere else, she's already like at the toughest level of everything. So she started at, she's like level 100. Start there and then we'll go back to level 1 and start. So she's gonna start again with the starting. Woo! Love it.
I'm gonna get this.
I know you are. I know you are. This has literally only been since the first like I've been recording you. So this is like
Why do I keep doing that?
she's under pressure right now because the whole time I was recording you, that was only like 20 minutes ago. So this whole video is literally me stopping and going for 20 minutes. She's feeling more nervous probably because I'm on the outside of the car recording her. Because literally before it was awesome. So let's see if I don't get her nervous. She gracefully, you know. All right, so let's retell her how to do it and then let's start the video again. I explained it again. Let's see if she got it. Oh, she listened. I told her to give it more gas. I was like, every time you got to equal it out. I told her, equal it out. When you're letting go of the clutch, equal amount of gas, letting go, and until you're going. Told her to give it more gas. Make sure you can hear the exhaust. Give it more gas. Because at the end of the day, it's better to launch it a little bit than to stall out. Gosh, she's whipping it. If you guys stay to the end of the video, like, subscribe, comment down below. I'm gonna make her launch the fuck out of this at the end of the video. So yeah, you guys are awesome. Stay tuned because she's gonna two-step launch the fuck out of it. Or at least I'm gonna tell it to. So what you're gonna have to do, babe, is push the clutch in, put all the way to the wall, right? And then up, right? That's first gear. Make sure again, first gear. And then we're just gonna let go. Hold it. It's at a two-step tune. Let go of the clutch as hard as you can. You see? And then all you did was dump the clutch again and you could leave it in first again.
So let go of the clutch and then just push the clutch in all the way again.
Yeah, just so like you just let go of the gas while you're cruising and just dump the clutch again. Because you know, like for example, like when I punched it, just say this was me punching it, I had the gas dump. I didn't see, I just threw my clutch back in and then gave it some things and I still have it in first and I'm just cruising.
So when you put your clutch in, you took your foot off the gas.
Yes. And let me see that camera real quick. You guys see that? Look at that. LSD. Both spinning beautifully. It hooks real nice too. So that launch right there, I could have did it better, but it wasn't bad. Like, you know, this road right here too, the gravel has tons of rocks, tons of different little things. This is a super horrible broken down, where is it? Broken down fucking abandoned ass road. It has rocks, probably tons of glass bottles because people are assholes. But with that being said, I think it's my girl's turn. Ooh, that's probably my AC that's on or my thing. So with that being said, my girl, God, she's looking at her own tire squeals. yeah, so this is my daily commuter. Remember, it's just my daily. I still have my Mini Cooper, don't forget about that build, my Lexus build, my fucking Mazda build and everything. So, do you want to drive home or do you want me to drive home? I'm driving home. With that being said, like and subscribe. I appreciate you guys tuning in. She's literally has it down packed. All she needs to do is just drive on a daily basis, and hopefully by the beginning of next year a surprise will happen and we'll be some gearheads. So with that being said, thank you for being content, my gorgeous. Speedy Scoob is out. Comment down below what else you want to see. I had to hop out before home to show you something that I've been seeing. Hopefully nobody comes out and kills me and shit. You fucking see that? What is that? They did like a fucking ritual. That's like whatever that fucking was. That's some like 666 type shit, like they summoned some type of demons. If maybe if I lick it I get $1 million. Alright, so the blood, hopefully I'm rich and I'm a Lambo owner soon. So if you see in the next video that I'm a Lambo owner, just know the ritual worked.